The boy had only come home 1 hour early, but from his mother's bedroom, he unexpectedly heard the sound of a stranger breathing. Curious, he looked through the keyhole, only to see a scene that completely shattered him. Catching his mother cheating on his father with his own eyes filled him with unbearable humiliation. He turned and looked at the kitchen knife, but after hesitating again and again, he gave up on that thought. He went back to his room, grabbed some clothes, and quietly slipped out of the house without alerting the two people in the room. Not long after, a man walked out of the building. The boy recognized him. It was his father's boss. That was also the reason he managed to stop himself from doing anything. Only after watching the man get into his car and leave did he turn around and go back inside. But when it came to his mother, he wasn't nearly as soft-hearted. Every sharp word he said cut into her like a knife. Seeing his mother stay silent, Luka angrily raised his hand and slapped her across the face. He hated her betrayal, and he hated his own helplessness too. So all he could do was take his anger out on his mother. But Heather still said nothing. She just kept covering her face and crying. The sound of her sobbing made Luka even more irritated. He grabbed his bag and walked out of the house without looking back. After that, he went to the prison to visit his father. He had spent the whole day thinking about what he was going to say, but the moment he saw how worn out and broken his father looked, all his words got stuck in his throat. He couldn't say a single word. In the end, he just couldn't bring himself to tell him the truth. You went to prison to take the blame for your boss. And while you were locked up, your boss took advantage of the situation. If it hadn't been for that $50,000, maybe this family would never have ended up like this. It all started on a stormy night. After drinking, the boss got behind the wheel and accidentally hit and killed a passerby. And the whole thing was clearly witnessed by the car behind him. Panicked, the boss fled the scene immediately. To avoid going to prison, the first thing he did was call his most trusted employee. He not only promised him $50,000 as payment, but also said that while he was in prison, his family would still keep receiving his salary. Faced with that huge amount of money, Luka's father was tempted. To give his wife and son a better life, he finally agreed to the deal.